I just got the Strikepack Eliminator, and oh my god, it is amazing. Let's take a look at it. Alright, so first I'm going to go over the paddles, then I'm going to go over the mods, and then in-game performance, and then I will come to a conclusion on my final review out of 10 on the actual device. So for the paddles, on my Eliminator, I used to do the top two buttons here. I had as lean, so lean left and lean right in Rainbow Six Siege, and then crouch and switch gun. On this one, I have this one to lean left, this one to lean right, crouch, and Y. So I did technically switch the order that they are. I like the paddles, I do. They're nice. They look appealing, and I like the coloring of this a lot. But in my personal opinion, I do think that they aren't as well placed as the Eliminator's buttons. Just in the terms of the buttons, they aren't as well placed and as comfortable as my hands. Now keep in mind, I have been using this for about 2 years now, so it is different for me to be using these buttons. But personally, I don't like the button layout on these as much. I keep forgetting that I have these middle buttons and only using the paddles like it's a Dominator. So overall for the paddles, I'm gonna have to give it a 7 out of 10 for paddle placements. I like them. They're really nice. They're nice looking. The paddle placements bring it down, in my opinion. Now, keep in mind, I'm very, very used to the Strikepack Eliminator at this point, so it makes sense that I don't like the paddles because I'm used to these paddles. It's going to take me a little bit to adapt, and my opinion might change. But for now, 6 out of 10. So we got a 6 out of 10. So now we're going to talk about the mods. I mean, you saw the Twitch. It's ridiculous. Like, the mods are incredible. I wasn't even touching the joystick at all. So, like, here, I'll put up on the side here what the mobile app looks like. You can control it wirelessly from your mobile app. You can change it mid-game if you have to, mid-round. Like, if you're in Call of Duty and you pick up someone else's gun, or Apex and you pick up a different gun. Like, you can change it right then, like, seconds. But let's say for Rainbow Six Siege, you make a profile for each of these operators, and you have the recoil just automatically set in there. You just click the operator, and then, like, you don't have to do much, really. Now, I do suggest not making it 0 recoil. What I did is I found where the 0 recoil is, and then I just brought the anti-recoil down by 5. That works for me. You barely have to pull down, and it would be the same amount of pulling down for every single operator. So like Twitch wouldn't have any more recoil than Sledge. Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculously easy to. The mods are insane. The mods are insane. This is probably the easiest way to change mods that Collective Minds has ever made ever. For this, I'm gonna give the mods a 10 out of 10. I can't not give it a 10 out of 10. You even have the ability to activate voice activation, and you can say out loud, switch to Twitch. It's ridiculous. Okay, so for paddles we have a 6 out of 10, and for recoil we have a 10 out of 10. Now let's go into the rapid fire. The rapid fire is exactly the same as the rapid fire has been on every single Strikeback. You can adjust it, the speed. You can just turbo it. It's exactly the same. It still works just as well. It's amazing. It's actually easier to have it set at switch guns. You can manually, if it's on the wrong gun, you just quickly open your phone and click switch weapons. You don't have to do the annoying thing where you're not sure if you have rapid on your gun or not. You can check that because your phone will be there. So actually it is definitely a major upgrade from the old rapid fire, in my opinion. It works exactly the same way, but it's so much easier to not have to not mess up the secondary only rapid fire. So I'm gonna have to give the rapid fire a 10 out of 10 also, because I would give the rapid fire on the Eliminator a 9 out of 10, and this is, better. So we got a paddle 6 out of 10. We got a recoil 10 out of 10, and we have a rapid fire 10 out of 10. Another mod that a lot of people like for Siege is crouch spam. It's a useless mod, but I don't know, it's silly. I haven't found a way to crouch spam, and if I'm wrong, if I end up finding one after I post this video, it'll be up here on the eye. I'll link it just so that I'll say I'm wrong, and it'll be a link to how to crouch spam using the new Strikeback. But I didn't see it in there. I could be entirely wrong, so take that with a grain of salt. But for now, that's going to be a 0 out of 10 for the crouch spam, because I know that a lot of people like that. There's also the hair triggers. I did notice they still have hair triggers, and it's actually very, very easy to turn on and off hair triggers if you wanted to. So I'm going to give both the hair triggers a 10 out of 10. They're working amazing, and it helps with the recoil because if you didn't know, with the strike back recoil, basically it starts the second that you hold down hair triggers, even if you don't have hair triggers. So you always want hair triggers on because your recoil control is going to start first and it's going to go down before you start shooting. But that's just how it's always been. A lot of people have had problems and not even noticed or not known what was wrong. That's what's wrong. So hair triggers still work amazing. You can do it for LT and RT. So I mean, I do both. Why not? Another mod that I don't know. Shield mains. Shield mains would like a. I'm gonna play Blitz just for the. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Another mod that shield mains would like shield main strike pack players would have liked in the past, alongside their rapid fire, is the turbo knife. I'm not sure if any of you even knew that was a mod, but yeah, turbo knife. It's a mod. You literally just knife over and over again like it's a rapid fire knife. It works. I'll say that it works. I'm not sure if it's the same. I never used it on my original strike pack, but when I try to map one of my extra buttons to right stick, I can't if I have turbo knife on. So for whatever reason, that is, I don't know if that's a bug or if it's going to be fixed, but for whatever reason, if I have turbo knife on, I can't lean right with my right stick paddle. And that's fine. I don't need turbo knife. I literally never used it in the past. I just saw it and I was like, oh, that's interesting. And then it caused me to not be able to lean, which annoyed me a bit, but so I just turned it off. I don't need turbo knife. But yeah, so turbo knife, I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10 because it messes with my specific mapping, but it works. The mod works. So I'll give it a 7 out of 10. I'll give turbo knife a 7 out of 10. Okay, so how it works in game. So obviously I have some getting used to, but I mean, here's a clutch of me. I don't know, playing one of my first games playing with it, so I'm gonna potato a few times, but here's just a clip of me clutching so you can have an idea of how it looks in game, and then I'll get into the official rating and other stuff. All right. Thunderbird.
Video?
Reloading.
That's Warden. On Skybridge.
Plant. You can plant.
Your mine is primed.
I wanted you to be near me.
Diffuser is active, protected at all costs. One friendly operator remaining.
Where is he?
To your left,
Both?
meaty. To your left, meaty. You hear him? Hungry stairs. Go.
Stop standing.
He was right. Alright, so after watching that clip, it's not the greatest clip in the world, but I don't know, it's just one of the best clips I've had today, and I've only been playing it today. So, shut up, it's fine. So overall, in terms of importance, like the button mapping is very important. The button layout is very important in my opinion. That's like the biggest helpful thing on the strike pack is the button mapping. So that is going to bring the score down. But the anti-recoil and the rapid fire being better than ever definitely helps this out. I mean, it's amazing. The app, the mobile app is the best thing that Collective Minds has ever come up with. It's really ingenious and it works incredible. The overall score that I'm going to give it is a 9 out of 10. And I get it. It's high considering that I don't like how the buttons are placed. But I personally think that I genuinely think that that's actually just because I'm so used to the Strike Pack Eliminators buttons. It's not actually because theirs are bad. These do look and feel comfortable. I just keep messing up. It's a personal thing, and I'm not going to let that get in my judgment. I genuinely believe this is a 9 out of 10 device. The Strike Pack Eliminator, in my opinion, is an 8 out of 10 device just because it is so hard to switch to different anti-recoil values. You would have to take it out of the device and plug it into your computer if you really wanted to do that. Or I guess you could technically hold that D-pad and do that whole mapping thing again, but that's going to take forever. This device is the next generation of cheating. It really is. So I'm going to be coming out with tutorials on the mods here. There will be a playlist here once I have those out of just all the Strikepack Horizon mod tutorials. And it's simple stuff, but there's that. I will also be coming out with the anti-recoil values that are for every single operator, but you will need to be a channel member for that, which is $5.99 a month. I know it's ridiculous, and I'm sorry, but it takes me so long to figure out every single anti-recoil value for every single operator. That's literally all I did all of yesterday. Like I spent so much time on it, I can't be giving them out for free. So if you want to know the anti-recoil values for my sensitivity for every operator, you're going to have to become a channel member, which is $4.99 a month. It will be the first link in the description. All right, well, thank you for watching the end of the video. If you guys really want to support me, you can subscribe or like the video. And also, I am on TikTok and Twitch. I stream on Twitch every Thursday and Sunday from 5 to 9. I would really appreciate it if you stop by on either of those platforms. Thanks for watching, and I hope this review helped you out.